Hello classmates, my name is Carice McNenny and this is a brief presentation of our parental workshop. I really hope you enjoy. Before I start, I wanted to let you know who my audience was at the workshop. They were my high school teen parents. They included both mothers who are expecting and mothers who already had children and fathers, but I also invited their family members and parents as well, so that everyone could gain the necessary information and positive parenting techniques from this workshop. Due to confidentiality, I cannot say what school it is from or post any pictures or videos of the hands-on learning experiences, but I will discuss it briefly. The workshop included a PowerPoint presentation. Some of these are the slides from it. Handouts, activities with the hands-on learning centers, and open discussion, which meant that parents could talk at any time during the discussion. The topic that I discussed with my teen parents and their families was creating a stimulating environment for their child. We discussed the importance of the environment on development, parental involvement, and the activities. The environment is essential for development in all developmental domains: physical, cognitive, language, social, and emotional. Everything that you do from the start of birth, even including in the prenatal development, really will affect what's to come for your child. And as we've learned from our other classes and as research has shown, infancy is the time that the brain grows the most in a person's life. And just how much does it grow? It doubles by volume and reaches approximately 16% of its adult size by 1 year. Therefore, again, it's really crucial for creating a stimulating environment during infancy to help promote, all these domains of development. Why is creating a stimulating environment important? It creates opportunities, allows for enrichment, development, and really establishes the relationship between the parent and the child. Speaking of that, parental involvement is so important, and that is why I chose to address my teen parents and their families. These are statements from an article I passed out to the parents and family members from parented.org about creating a stimulating environment, and these are some of the things you can read that it says. But one thing I wanted to say is that parents who provide a stimulating environment are building secure attachments and bonding with their children. Again, building that relationship, it really helps with a secure attachment and allows both the child and the parents to bond. Learning experience are something to take advantage of as well. Any of these things and so many more things can be used to facilitate the learning process. In our workshop, I really reiterated mealtime, some things that you can do to establish communication, language. You can feed a child and teach them about good nutrition, even during infancy. Breastfeeding and talking with them and looking into their eyes, it's a really good form of communication between the two. Take advantage of learning experiences. The activities that I did at the workshop, I do want to say what I did because I thought really hard about this. I had an area set in the classroom where there were toys that were bought, like toddler mats, mobiles, rattles, developmentally appropriate toys that you can buy in the store, but also homemade toys as well. Homemade arts and crafts, activities, books, magazines, anything you could think of. And I also had a little dining kitchen area with a high chair, breastfeeding sterilizations, and nursing pads for the parents to be able to have hands-on learning experiences and how to create a stimulating environment. But what was really amazing is that the room had mirrors, so parents could sit down and look at themselves doing these activities and know what it looks like. But even more amazing was that 2 of the students who are teen parents brought in their children, so they were able to see the baby's expression while they were doing these hands-on learning experiences. It was a really great thing for all of us. It was so much fun. But these are some outdoor and indoor activities that you can do, and they also don't have to cost anything. Just going for a walk in a stroller provides a stimulating activity. And since my audience was teen parents, it's really important because financial aspects of pregnancy, whether you're an adult or a teenager, is so much. So to give parents the opportunity to provide an environment that costs nothing is very essential. So in conclusion, creating a stimulating environment promotes development in all domains. It allows for parent relationship to build and create a bond. Activities do not have to cost a thing. Take advantage of learning opportunities and ask questions. For teen parents, I really stress to them, ask their parents, ask their peers, ask other teen parents, ask teachers, Google things. Go to the library and ask their children questions. Even in infancy, it establishes that communication and language skills. And with their toddlers, asking questions helps with inquiry, reading response, language skills. It's very important. And involve the entire family. This is why this parental workshop was so good, because the whole family was involved. And it was a really good opportunity. And try to cater to all the senses: sight, taste, sound, touch, hearing. These are some of the helpful resources that I used for my audience that I wanted to share with you that you can review. And also, I wanted to give the example of the Encyclopedia of Infant and Toddler Activities written by Teachers for Teachers. Anything that a teacher does with the kids, the parents can do it too. Try to incorporate it into their own native language. Try to, do things that also help children who have disabilities. That way parental involvement can be not only in the classroom but outside of the classroom, and you're establishing that trust. So thank you all for your time. I really appreciate it, because I know this video is a little longer than 2 minutes. I had a wonderful time doing this parental workshop. I hope you all did too. I was glad that I was able to incorporate what I'm learning and teach it to my students, and then they can teach it to their children, and so forth, because they're able to see that college really does pay off. And we all grew a lot closer. My students, their families, all of us grew from this. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to email me via our classroom webpage on Angel. And again, my name is Carice McNenny. And last but not least, I really hope you all enjoy your winter break.